Good morning, CG. I'm Riley.
And I'm Ethan.
And we have your CGTV broadcast for Friday, January 12th. Students may see some new faces in the office this semester. Callie Crane and Josh Mukes have the story.
There are new faces in the office this semester. Miss Lambton is now the new treasurer assistant.
The position is the assistant treasurer, and what I will be doing is I work with the substitute teachers, and I make sure that all of the teachers have subs in their class that cover the classes.
Miss McDonald is our new school receptionist who is replacing Miss Lambton.
I take phone calls and transfer them. I let people in the door, and a student would come and see me if he needed a parking pass or any kind of directions to the principals and the deans and the guidance counselors.
This is Josh Mukes and Callie Crane back to the studio.
Thanks, guys.
With the start of the NFL postseason, Janiah Calhoun, Jill Canfield, and Alana Riley asked some CG staff and students who they think is going to win the Super Bowl.
Hey, it's Jill and Alana, and today we're going to be asking people who they think is going to win the Super Bowl. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
The Ravens.
The Ravens?
I think the Ravens are going to win.
The Ravens.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Baltimore Ravens.
The Ravens. I think the Browns are going to win it.
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins.
Would love to see the Eagles win.
Why?
I just love the Eagles. I love Philadelphia. So.
The Eagles. The Eagles.
The 49ers.
The 49ers.
The Chiefs. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? The Chiefs. The Chiefs.
The Dolphins.
The Cowboys.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
The Detroit Lions.
The Lions. I think the Steelers are going to win because they've already beat the Ravens like multiple times and they have the best defense in the league. I think that the Eagles are going to win because they need to make a comeback from the Chiefs last year.
Thanks, guys.
At Center Grove, we have a large variety of hands-on art classes offered to students, one being ceramics. In ceramics, students have the opportunity to design and sculpt many different projects. Cameron Krager and Paul John bring you the story about the impact of this class.
Ceramics is a hands-on arts class that allows creativity to flow. Today we got an inside look.
So ceramics is just like, it's not hard, it's not easy, but it makes sense. If you're paying attention and doing it, it makes sense because it's not like math or language where you have to like follow certain things. You just go with like the simple dynamics of like creating something, and it's all hands-on. So especially if you like using your hands for something or being creative, you can really be creative with it. Because most of our projects, yes, we'd have to follow some guidelines, but you could make whatever you want with it.
This class offers an aspect that many core classes cannot. Students are encouraged to be creative and create things from their personal lives.
I got a new dog recently, so it inspired me to make my project a French Bulldog because I love it.
Though they had the same assignment, Wirt and Neely both had different inspirations for their projects.
I like the class because I can just be creative and make whatever I want. It's good enough.
Whether it's using the wheel to mold clay, finishing your projects, or using your creativity to expand your art skills, ceramics offers all these and more.
Thanks, guys.
This weekend, Alia Brown will compete in the women's wrestling state meet. Rice Hinkle, Tyler Powell, and Rohan Oja bring you a look into how she's preparing for this competition.
Aaliyah Brown is a sophomore and one of 3 girls on the CG wrestling team. She says this will be her second year wrestling.
Both my brothers wrestle, so it was kind of just like a thing in my family. My older brother started it off for our family, and then my younger brother joined in 6th grade, and then I tried it out, and then I came back to it.
The wrestling team has more than 50 boys, but only 3 girls.
Girls wrestling is a lot different from men's. Whenever it comes to being in the room and the motivation, often whenever wrestling a girl, they're definitely pushing me a lot in the room, and I appreciate it.
Different styles of wrestling require different kinds of strategy and execution.
So I do freestyle in the off season and folk style here for high school, and practices every day.
Brown placed 6th in the tournament last year and is hoping to score higher this year.
The biggest goal for this year is to place higher than I did last year, so I want to at least get top 3 at state this year.
Today, Brown and the wrestling team will be competing in Kokomo for state. Good luck, guys.
Thanks, guys.
That's all we have for you today, CG. Bye.